The wrong strategy during your divorce can cost you custody for children, thousands of dollars, or years of unnecessary stress. In this video, I'll show you the 5 biggest mistakes people make during divorce in North Carolina and how to avoid them so you don't lose what matters most. I'm Gray Ellis, founder and managing partner of Ellis Family Law. For nearly 20 years, our firm has helped thousands of families across North Carolina protect what matters most through some of life's toughest transitions. If you're facing a high conflict divorce or custody dispute, give us a call here at Ellis Family Law, 919-688-9400. So let me walk you through 5 most damaging errors people make and what you should do instead. The first mistake happens early, and it can affect both custody and property division. Moving out of the family home without a plan. Many people move out to avoid conflict or to give everyone some space, and that makes sense emotionally, but leaving without a custody agreement or a separation plan in place could seriously hurt your case. When you move out, it can also affect who ends up getting the house and the property settlement and who gets primary custody of the kids. The parent who stays in the home often has an advantage because they've maintained the home and possibly the stability of the children. When you leave, you're potentially walking away from your legal position. If you're thinking about moving out of the home, talk to an attorney first about how to protect your rights and document your intentions. The second mistake might seem harmless at first, but it can completely destroy your case. Posting about your divorce on social media. Venting on Facebook, Instagram, or any other platform creates permanent evidence that can and will be used against you in court. Posts about partying, dating, spending money, or bad-mouthing your spouse can all be submitted as evidence. Even posts you think are private can be screenshotted by friends or family and handed over to your spouse's attorney. And judges don't look favorably on public drama or parents who can't control their emotions online. The angry post you wrote at midnight about how terrible your ex is, your spouse's attorney will print it out and hand it to the judge. That photo of you on an expensive vacation while you're claiming you can't afford spousal support, it's evidence. The best advice I can give you is stay off social media entirely during your divorce. Nothing good comes from posting about it. The third mistake is when people think they can get away with until they can't, hiding assets or income. Some people try to hide money, underreport their income, or transfer assets to friends or family members to avoid splitting them in divorce. Terrible idea. North Carolina law requires full financial disclosure during a divorce. Both parties must provide honest, complete information about what they own and what they earn. Getting caught lying about your finances can result in serious penalties, loss of credibility with the judge, and ultimately worse financial outcomes than if you just been honest from the start. And don't think the court won't find out. There are tools to uncover hidden assets, including subpoenas, forensic accountants, and private investigators. If you're thinking about moving money into a relative's account or suddenly claiming it isn't profitable anymore, understand this, the court will likely find out. And when they do, you won't just lose the argument, you'll lose the judge's trust and everything else you say. The fourth mistake damages not only your case, but also your children. Using your children as messengers or spies. This means asking your kids to relay messages to the other parent, pumping them for information about what's happening in the other house, or speaking negatively about the other parent in front of them. Courts and guardians ad litem watch for this behavior very closely because it puts children in the middle of adult conflict. Don't ask, what did your mom say about me? Or who was at dad's house this weekend? If you do this, you're forcing them to choose sides and carry burdens they shouldn't have to carry. Judges see this as you prioritize your own emotions over your child's well-being, and it will absolutely hurt your custody case. Your children need to feel safe loving both parents. Don't make them feel like they have to pick one. The fifth mistake can cost you financially for years to come, making major financial decisions without legal advice. This includes signing agreements without fully understanding the long-term impact, agreeing to property splits or support arrangements that seem fair on the surface but really aren't, or making big moves like refinancing, selling property, or taking on new debt during the separation. I've had clients agree to keep the house because they were emotionally attached to it, only to realize later they couldn't afford the mortgage, property taxes, and maintenance on one income. I've seen people agree to retirement account splits without understanding how it could affect their financial future or the tax consequences involved. These decisions are permanent. Once you sign an agreement, it's typically impossible to undo. Get legal advice before you commit to anything, even if you and your spouse think you've worked it all out amicably. If you're going through a divorce in North Carolina and you want to avoid making these costly mistakes, give us a call at Ellis Family Law, 919-688-9400, or visit us at ellisfamilylaw.com. We'll help you understand your rights, protect your interests, and guide you through this process the right way. If you're wondering when the right time is to hire a divorce attorney, watch this next video. The answer might save you thousands of dollars and months of unnecessary stress.